Okay, hi everybody, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, for the foreseeable future, I will just be doing general card readings for the channel. Feel free to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, leave comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if you want to further support the channel, please consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does help the growth and development of the channel. Okay, so now let's get into your reading. Okay, Scorpio, hi, this is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so I've actually already shuffled all of the cards. I'm just doing another simple shuffle just so you can see it. So we will be doing a, what do you call it? A general card reading for you for the time frame of May the 26th to June the 20th, of 2025. Wouldn't you believe it? I have to think about the year and the time frame. Did I say Scorpio? I said Scorpio, right? This is a Scorpio reading. If I haven't, if I haven't said that already. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. Okay, Scorpio, starting out very impassioned. We have the Devil card. I sense a level of frustration, a level. Wow, this is a mixed. Well, not like a mixed grouping or anything. It's like a extremely dense mixture of emotion. What I'm feeling. For example, well, not for example. This is literally what I'm feeling. You're feeling frustrated on so many levels, like sexual frustration. There is a level of like a communicative frustration when it comes to your lifestyle, your collaborations, perhaps in the business world or family or friends or something like that. And there's like this compiling of just too much on your plate right now, which is also getting you frustration because it's taking you away from recovery or a level of free time, as it were. It's just right now, like just so much on your plate, and it feels like the world is a bit unsteady, and it's just pressing, okay, in a certain way. And you're keeping your cool, even though it is a bit taxing. You know, it's like it's really taking your energy, and it's like you want this to level out, you want this to end, you want, and definitely some of you, you feel like a certain level of, what do you call it, intimate relations would assist in relieving some of your tension or your frustrations. There's just so much on your plate in certain respects right now. What I'm sensing with the Devil energy, it's nothing necessarily that you can do about it except doing what needs to be done to get through it. So in this case, it's like you have to go through the fire. It's like you don't really have a choice in that, you know. It's like it's like you're in this understanding, but this understanding is also encapsulated by a bigger endeavor or the reason behind the rationales or the motives to get through. So for example, some people could be like, this is an example, but it could also be your story, whereby you're studying for a degree in some form or fashion, and there's a class in that's associated with that degree that is just very frustrating for you because it's like you hate this. You know, like there could be like if you struggle with math, it's like the math portion of the credentials for that is like it's just frustrating, it's annoying, you know. It's just you just don't like it, you know, and it takes you away from your social life because you really have to pass this class in order to accommodate all the requirements for the degree at large, you know. So the whole encapsulation is the degree but the degree is made up of these specific classes. You know what I mean? Like there could be just that one class that is like the most frustrating for you, or the one that you don't catch on to as fast, but you know you have to put in the time, you have to put in the effort, you have to put in the studies. You don't have any time to go out on the weekends. You have to, you know what I mean? It's that type of energy. So it's like I'm sorry. I'm sorry to say it like this, Scorpio, but you literally have to go through it. You have to go through it. Further clarification. Yeah, see? The Page of Pentacles. It is an investment, okay? It is one of the initial stages towards this investment, this new direction, or this elevation in your life, or a requirement for your life to then go to the next level. So this could be in business, like that first juncture, or this could be in a new role or promotion of sorts. Like you have to go in and you have to reorganize certain things, or you have to learn certain things in which to fully encapsulate that position or something. This could be like that frustration of you have to get to know these particular new people in the family, or these particular new people in the friend group, or whatever the situation. It is an investment, okay? You have to pull back on certain resources to save up for X, Y, Z, whatever the story is for you. But it's like it's going to be worth it. It is the first initial stage, okay? First initial stage, Page of Pentacles, but it'll be worth it. You have to do it. Okay, universe said take this card, this card, this card. Am I listening right? No, this card. Great. Okay. Yeah, seeing Nine of Swords. There's so much anxiety. Well, we got that from the Devil card, didn't we? But the Nine of Swords is like, are you gonna get like even at night sometimes it just frustrates you, it just worries you sometimes. You doubt your capabilities, your efforts, your restraint. You doubt sometimes even if you're on the right path. Should I even be doing this? Am I losing my mind? Like, why does this have to be so hard? I hope this works out, because you hope for the reason behind the action. Like it works out, like your sacrifices to show merit, to show reason, to show rationale, to give you the reward that you deserve. And sometimes it's like, is this really worth it? Is that, like, should I really invest into this relationship, this business, this development, personal development in my life? For some of you, whatever the situation is for you. And it's like sometimes you wonder about your past experiences, and hit and miss with certain things, and you sometimes kind of worry yourself, like you don't want to repeat a problem. You know what I mean? These are a lot of those fears are unfounded, but I sense that some of those fears are reasonable and rational. And I'm sensing you should gain wisdom from your past experience. If it's not fully emulating your past, and you have been making changes so that you're not to repeat certain errors that may have occurred in your life, then it's rational to say that no, these fears are unfounded, okay? But if you find yourself going down the same route to accomplish something just to end up to nowhere, then perhaps you need to pay attention to those anxieties and really isolate why some of those fears are coming up, is what I'm hearing, okay? Sometimes with the Nine of Swords, it comes across as like a lot of things are unfounded, like you're just psyching yourself out, But in this case, I do feel like some of those are founded, and you need to perhaps consider your how you're going about certain things, just to make sure that you don't fall into any bad habits or fall in any past misgivings which you say, oh, I wish I did that differently. Well, you're currently in a new understanding, so do it differently. You know what I mean? Yeah, but Scorpio, I'm sensing it's something you have to go through to get to the next level. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the Magician energy. All the answers literally are inside of you. You have everything that you need. You have the talent, you have the skill, you have the ability to adapt, you have the ability to take in the knowledge and the wisdom which you require. You have the ability to organize certain structures and everything. And that's what we spoke about over here as well with the Nine of Swords, put certain things into perspective. You can do this, okay? The Magician energy is literally coming through Scorpio, letting you know, hey, Scorpio, you can do this. okay? You literally have the ability. All you have to do is continue to decide to get up, take one step at a time, and get things done. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, see, the Four of Pentacles, it is literally making sure that your time is not frivolous. Okay, that your calendar system is right, that your investments is right, that your thinking and process has been checked so that you do not waste momentum on anything. You know, what they say, measure twice, cut once, or stuff like that. You know, this is what the Four of Pentacles is, like that prudency, that diligence, that mindfulness, okay? Using your resources to the best understanding, not wasting your efforts on any one thing, okay, or any particular situation, making sure that you're going about something in the most efficient way. You see, again, it's following the line, literally what we were saying, okay? Universe, to take this card, great. Yeah, the Hangman energy, you're being advised also, hey, think outside of the box. Don't be afraid to step outside the box to do things differently. Okay? It doesn't have to be everything, is what I'm hearing, but it could be smaller things. Okay? What's coming through right now, for example, it could be your story. Maybe if you have to, wake up 1 hour earlier. Okay? It would make all the difference. That's definitely for some of you. And that's just an example. Okay? But you're being encouraged. Like, the answers are in you. And to just make sure that things are moving in an efficient way, it may help to think outside the box, especially different from certain past understandings, okay? This is some heavy, strong advice and encouragement coming out for you, Scorpio. Wow. Let's see what else is happening. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is coming through. Sometimes it speaks towards the lack of everything and certain other things. But in this case, I see certain pentacles are lit up and you're trying to get a couple other pentacles, maybe 3 more pentacles that are required that you would like in order to get into this next realm of success in whatever shape or form that is for you. You're already lit up 1 and 2 and half of 3 to a certain extent. And it requires your focus so that you do not fall back. It requires your focus so you can move forward in this success. Okay? This is letting you know it's like it's right there. It is possible. It's tangible. It's right there. But it requires you not giving up. It requires you not stepping back. It requires you not staying still. Okay? Like, if you want to avoid a certain level of misgivings, backslidings, a sense of lack, then you need to keep going because the pentacles are right there. Further clarification. Yeah, see what I mean? The Knight of Wands. This is that pacing yourself. This is that keep going energy, what I literally just finished saying. It's clarifying what I just finished saying. Okay? The Knight of Wands. There are terrains that, yeah, you're not fully aware of, you're not fully explored in, you know, you're meeting new people or doing a new subject or, you know, like learning about certain aspects of yourself you didn't know before. But in order to really understand all of those things and how to, you know, go about and pacing yourself through that terrain, you have to walk through it. You understand? You have to notice the lay of the land, okay? And it's not rushy, okay? The Knight of Wands is pacing himself step by step, figuring things out, recognizing things, and gaining the experience that you need in which to take the next steps forward. Okay? That's what you need to do. Okay? Universe said, take this card, no, this card, great. Yeah. And eventually, I love this, the Chariot energy. The Chariot energy is the fastest moving card and very secure, very grounded, very established, very strong foundation. Like, it's not gonna like break off and one wheel is gonna break at the speed you're going through or whatever. No, it's very strong in its progress, very swift, very fast. So the fastest moving card in that deck has the plan of action, knows the destination. Okay, it's a straight line basically to success and to victory. That's what it is. But look. First, you have to pace yourself, Knight of Wands. Get the lay of the land, get the understanding. Put things in perspective, put things on the calendar, make a plan of action, how that goes. Look at the layout. If you don't know something, address it, figure it out, ask questions, okay? Reflect in yourself. Is this the best path for you? Should you adjust it? You know, stuff like that. So once you start pacing yourself and you get familiar with the terrain, you get familiar with the subject, you get familiar with the people, whatever the situation is, you get familiar with the business, suddenly speed is naturally picks up, okay? Because you get more adapt to it, you get more proficient at it, okay? And then bam, you're going quite fast, easy peasy, just getting it done, with the chariot energy, okay? Getting closer, even closer to your goals than you even thought of. But it requires a level of diligence, Scorpio. And we have, the 10 of Swords. I love that. Went from the 9 of Swords, with all those worries and anxieties, all that kind of stuff, those doubts and all those kind of stuff, maybe some people even making you doubt yourself, to the 10 of Swords. Even some people who may have not even believed in you in certain respects. So look, the 10 of Swords. This is, okay, the drudgery is done. You did it. It's done with. Oh my gosh, it's like, oh, that was a journey. That was like frustrating. Like, finally it's done. The sacrifices are worth it. And it's like the doubts will be going away. It's like everything is vindicated. The slander or doubts or whatever that people may have even said to you, even you saying to yourself, or just the pain and drudgery, it'll be finally complete and out of your life, and you get to move on. You have the doe right here. That's like a comforting spirit of sorts. Maybe a good friend has been helping you along the way, or the system in certain respects have been rewarding you for well justification of your efforts and meaning. You being assisted, you being prompted, you being, what I mean, supported through all this time, and now it's time to go to the next thing, okay, or the next part of this phase or journey or whatever. Okay, so whatever this is, especially for the time frame of the reading, from May the 26th to June the 20th. And I sense for some of you a week or two even after that, but this you have to go through it, okay? But there is this end to this particular thing, so you can go to something else or the next stage of things, okay? So it's not forever, but it's going to require you to really buckle down, okay? Further clarification. Yeah, see, oh my gosh, the 9 of Wands. See, the journey, the reasons are not forever. This process is a part of a bigger whole, like I said, okay? Like going back to the example I said with the, like the degree or whatever, there's different classes. So the 9 of Wands is showing that these are different classes, different subjects that you've already accomplished. You just accomplished the next one, the 9 of Wands, and it's getting you to the 10 of Wands, which would be the completion of the whole thing, okay? On whatever thing this is. Again, that the degree was just an example, but it could be your story. You see, it's diligence, the tenacity, the grit to get to it. Okay, see, you completed it. 9 of Wands. You're getting to the 10 of Wands. It's going to be worth it. See, 10 of Swords. That class or whatever that you're finally through it, or you're going to get through it. Okay, especially with this advice, and it's going to be worth it, and you're going to get to go on. Okay, Universe said, take this card, take this card, take this card. 1 second, I don't live alone. Give me one moment, please. I do apologize, Scorpio. I don't live alone. Okay, so what's coming up? The 5 of Wands, the next phase of your journey, it's still gonna have a challenge, okay? Some of you are in competition with other people, maybe going through a probationary period or something like that for some of you, or working with certain business associates, families, or even different entities trying to get a project together. Or like this could just literally be you and all of your particular passions and feelings and pulling you one way or another, where you may rather be doing something versus another thing, but you have to, kind of rein yourself in, like we spoke about. So we have the 5 of Wands, where it's that challenge that you have to fight through, that you have to overcome. So remember I told you about the 10 of Wands, maybe eventually showing up later. This is another cog to the whole machine, or like that primary example I gave with the degree, just like another class you just have to get through. It's coming up after this. It's just another challenge for you to overcome. But look how far you've come. Look at what you learned and had to adjust in which to succeed to even get the 9 of Wands, getting closer to the 10 of Wands. Okay, and that remember the feeling of success in that whole dynamic, and let that be another factor that helps drive you forward to overcome in the next challenge that will be coming up ahead. So this is an early warning in a good way, okay? Letting you know, like, Scorpio, hey, your efforts are not going to be wasted. It's going to be all worth it, but there's still more to come. Just brace yourself, commit, and get through it. You can do this, okay? This reading is very real. Okay, so Scorpio, we're going to get into your extended. I actually have to hurry things up here, but I want to encourage you to please consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. It really does help with all that's going on, but also what would really be even more beneficial to a certain extent, especially, is if you consider becoming a Patreon member. There's a tier there which is like $3. That's literally the lowest that I can do in the system. I actually can't go any lower than that. So that's like the lowest tier there, and then there's another one that's for $9.99. But if that's, you know, a bit out of the question, the $3 tier is there. It would go a major long way into the passions that I have that I would like to actually place into the channel. So please consider becoming a Patreon member, and remember to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay, so let's get into your your extended reading. Let's see what's going on. And we have, the Three of Cups. So you do have some level of support that's really encouraging you, motivating you. I sense for some of you, it could be your children. It could be, of course, loved ones. And you know, it could be any sorts of things. Everybody's on their particular path. And it could even be you taking care of yourself in certain respects, treating yourself for a time well done, and then moving forward with the next phase of the process. Okay? And I'm sensing that you've come out of some, so it's like you've come out of or you just finished celebrating a win, and now you're going into this next challenge. That's what's happening here. Some of you're already in that challenge, and you're this past celebration from the Three of Cups is feeding your tenacity, feeding your mindset, so that everything doesn't feel like it's overwhelming. And it's what we spoke about over here as well, when you finish that, like this next step. So it sounds like a lot of you have been doing that. Celebrate, work, celebrate, then work, celebrate, then work. You know what I mean? So it's like a step-by-step understanding. So I sense a lot of you have just come out of a celebration. Now you're back at it, at the work that's required, but also you have a good support system right here that's really helping you get through it, reminding you the goal, the reason, your ability to overcome. So you're not alone. And just remember that it is definitely worth it, is what's coming through. Okay, for the clarification. Yeah, see what I mean? My goodness. I literally just finished saying that. The Six of Wands is literally what I just finished saying. I don't even have to, reiterate it, but the Six of Wands is literally coming from a successful dynamic, okay? And now you're in the limelight. You're basking in your victory, and the Six of Wands is going also to the next victory, to the next success, to the next phase, continuing on this energy of success to continue to build up. Right now you're relishing in yes, you got through this class, or yes, you got this contract, or yes, you got this next investment, or yes, you got this next teammate, or yes, you know what I mean? But then there's still work to be done. You know what I mean? So it is going from success to success. Okay? You take a moment, bask in the limelight with the Six of Wands, but it's coming from success to go to success. You understand? For the clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, see, my goodness. You can't make this up. It's like the Ace of Cups. Everything that you need, especially around here, okay? Especially with the Magician card right there. The Ace of Cups saying everything that you need, the universe is supplying you to help further elevate your heart, your mind, your spirit, your soul, everything, your essence, to get you the victory and the energy that you need to move on into the next phase of things, to get through. Okay, so the Ace of Cups holds everything that you need in this particular understanding. You're being blessed with everything that you need to get through this, okay? And to get through it in a powerful way, okay? Like I told you, you're not alone. There's a lot of support here, okay? But ultimately, you have to continue to decide to move forward, Scorpio. Okay? This is incredible. Let's see what else is happening. And we have, yep, the Nine of Swords. I am not surprised. Nine of Swords over here. Nine of Swords coming over here now. It's still with that, especially with that Five of Pentacles right here. It's still with that, like, it's a doubt. Sometimes you get into your head, okay? But you need to, like, what's coming through here is like that one dove, almost that raven, that white spirit raven, the clear one right here. That's that hope. That's that focus on the reason behind it all. Don't focus on the black crows, okay? The black crows, like a combination of them is called a murder, I believe. Don't focus on the murder. Focus on the hope of success, okay? Don't let your mind get clouded, okay? Don't. I know you felt it before. Who among us haven't felt such doubts sometimes when we're trying to get to some other place? You know what I mean? But keep your mind focused on the hope, on the journey of success. Look, the Nine of Pentacles. Look at, oh my gosh. You see, I literally just finished saying that, and the universe is showing it. It's absolutely ridiculous in the best possible way. The Nine of Swords. Don't focus on the doubts and the scares and the worries, okay? What you really should be focusing on is the Nine of Pentacles. Focus on success, okay? The reasons and the opportunities, the ability you will have once you complete this, whatever this is, once you get through this. The Nine of Pentacles is having that freedom, successful health, successful networking, socializing, success in business, success in relationships, and this is like a lot of freedom and success in your securities, your finances, especially having more than enough to save, and even more than enough to have frivolities and journeys and adventures, and being able to set your own calendar, being able to control your life more where it's comfortable for you. So this is the reason, this is where you're going, this is what's going to be happening, this is what you're aiming for, the whole purpose behind it. So don't focus, Nine of Swords, don't focus on those negative stuff. You want to focus on the Nine of Pentacles, the goal, okay? And this will definitely empower you further, okay? And it's going to happen. Look, Eight of Wands, communicate, talk. If you don't know something, ask questions. If you're feeling a certain way, go to a loved one, go to a trusted friend, just vent, just express, okay? There's people who's going to also be talking to you. Listen, consider wisely. There's motion, there's action. The Eight of Wands is that get up and go, do, keep moving. Like, don't stop. It's like, don't linger, okay? It is that fast communication, is that fast doing energy, okay? Focus on the work, focus on the diligence, focus on the point of it all, okay? This is going to make a major difference in your life, okay? You are on the right path. If you were doubting the dynamic and the shift and the direction that you're going, this is telling me that, listen, if you want change, you definitely have to continue your grit, your tenacity towards this change, towards this elevation. It's going to be worth it, okay? And the last cards have to say, yeah, Four of Pentacles, again with that prudent energy, okay? The Four of Pentacles showed over here, and now it's over here as well. I like the duplications on this thing because it's showing that you have to have the same understanding. And we spoke about that, especially over here and over there last time. Just rewind back and see, whereby it's a repeated effort. It's like, again, go to that prime example with that getting that degree. The same process of cooperation or diligence or calendar, organization, whatever, the same prudency that you had to do for one class, you have to do it again for the next class and the next class and the next class to complete the whole thing, okay? Four of Pentacles, your time is precious, your finances is precious, your mind is precious, okay? Really consider how you spend your all of those resources and make sure it's being done efficiently so you can continue onto this victory that you're aiming for. Look, strength takes tenacity, it takes grit. Sometimes you can be a lamb, that's all well and done, but in this case you have to be strong with the lion in this. You have to be fearless, okay? You have to know you're committed and you go for this, okay? Your no is no and your yes is yes. Further clarification, yeah, the Ace of Swords, wow. Literally what I just finished saying, like there's a lot of steps on this journey, a lot of dynamics going on, but you're going to conquer it all. The Ace of Wands is that victory energy, is literally victory in the war. It's completion. This is high intelligence, high vibration. This is success. This is victory. This is you getting the certification, okay? Whatever the situation is for you, the collaboration, the union, the contract, the business, the whatever the situation is for you, the relationship, whatever the situation is for you, all of the above, okay? The victory card, okay? Things becoming very clear. Now you're very clear. You'll be very clear. You'll have everything that you need, and you'll be able to move on. Okay, this is that promissory that's coming through. This is what you're aiming for. This is what you're gonna have, especially if you take all the advice that's given here. Okay, this is absolutely extraordinary, Scorpio. I really do hope that you really consider the reading, because it really does seem that it's valuable to what you're going through, and if you need further support, this reading is definitely telling you that. Crystal card, we have Moonstone. Just as the name says, this stone is connected to the moon. We all have emotional ups and downs or cycles, like the moon. This stone can bring balance to those emotions. It is the stone of new beginnings, and when held to the forehead, can bring on spiritual experiences. Excellent to have. And we have the angel message, and we have, it's up to you. We already know that. You already know that. It's up to you, Scorpio. I don't need to say any more on that. And we have generating dynamic confidence. We already spoke about that. You can do that. This is like the universe repeating itself, letting you know. And we have love and light. Act with care. Excellent. I mean, we already know that. There's a lot of prudency and there's a lot of diligence in this. The universe just further saying what it said already. Okay, so Scorpio, I really do hope the reading was beneficial for you. I hope you consider becoming a Patreon member and also subscribing to the YouTube channel. I really like to do more, you know what I mean? And your support would go a long way. Share this with also your other Scorpio friends. And please leave comments. I would love to know if this is helping you in any meaningful way. Okay, I wish you the best. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. Yeah, I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.